conversations you can have today. Again, I really appreciate you all being here. Please, when you leave here today, text your friends, tell them in passing, whenever you see them in classes, to come on over. We're going to be in this space until 1 o'clock today. So definitely appreciate you all taking advantage of this opportunity, but I want to spread the word to as many of your classmates as possible. But my name is Daniel D. Hollander. I am the Director of Career Development here in the Center for Experience and Opportunity. So we are located down that hallway to my left. So whenever you need anything related to jobs, internships, those types of conversations, come on in and see us. Within our office, we also have a portion that's focused on study abroad. So if you want to have those types of conversations, come see us. We'll get you connected with my colleague, Joan. But we host all sorts of events throughout the semester. One of our major events is hosting a virtual job and internship fair, and we do that so that we can try to have as many employers and partners in one space as possible, as well as much representation from your majors, your disciplines, your industries. To supplement that, we host these industry showcases, where we have our majors at McDaniel broken down into like 13 clusters. Today, we're talking about business, we're talking about marketing, econ, international business, human resources. So we've got representatives from a variety of those areas. And when we say the word business, it's open. You know, there's a lot of ways we can go in that and directions we can go in there. And I think you'll see that today, that a business degree, for example, can take you many places. So looking forward to some great conversations today. Students, as you entered, you got that one sheet there that should have all the different organizations that are here today listed. And on the back of that sheet, there are some questions you might consider asking folks. So we recognize maybe you didn't research everyone who's here today. That's fine. It's a great way to go up to these representatives, and thank you representatives for being here, and say, hey, who are you and what do you do? I want to learn more. So just be curious. I think I can speak on behalf of all of the organizations that are here today and just say, that's what we're looking for. Just some curiosity, some interest, and making connections. So yeah, that's enough for me talking right now, because now I'd like you to meet the different folks that are here today. Also want to share and say thank you. This event is co-sponsored by the Economics and Business Administration Department. So please help yourself to some treats and some snacks. Yes, and a round of applause for all of our partners. And so yeah, so there's no rhyme or reason to this order of folks that I'm going to call up to the stage. And partners, I'm sorry, popcorn, we'll see what happens. So the first organization, keep you on your toes this morning. That's the first organization I'd like to invite up. Actually, I'll put Colin on the spot. Is we've got some great graduate programs here at McDaniel that will help you advance your education. So I'll pass it over to Colin with our graduate programs.
Cool. Thanks. Hello, everybody. My name is Colin Hoover. I come from all the way across campus at Carroll Hall. I'm an admissions counselor for our graduate programs, particularly our graduate programs in business. So just out of curiosity, how many of you have started thinking about graduate school? Anybody? Okay, great. I know when I say graduate school, you probably just think, oh, great, more school, right? And that's fair. But what's really important to know about our graduate programs is not only does grad school set you apart in a competitive workforce, but we have 3 business programs. So we have a master's in data analytics, a master's in public administration and policy, and a master's in human resources management. All of those programs are entirely online and designed for working professionals. So going to grad school does not automatically mean that you cannot enter the workforce after you graduate with your bachelor's degree. We also have what we call BA to MS pathways. So if you are starting to think about grad school, particularly in the area of data analytics, talk to your advisor about what it would look like. You can start taking graduate classes while you are an undergraduate student at McDaniel. So talk to your advisor about that, talk to me about that. I'd love to talk more about our programs if you have any questions. But yeah, I'll be right over there.
I appreciate it. And if anyone needs them coming up to the stage, there are some little steps here to my right. Moving again in random order, I'd like to invite a friend from down the street up. Miss Megan, are you welcome? Please welcome Megan from Horizon Farm Credit. I was going to ask if you wanted to, and I'm like, no, we're past the optional.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Megan Millison. I'm our Employee Experience Manager for Horizon Farm Credit, so kind of an interesting role. But I'll tell you a little bit more about Horizon Farm Credit. So we do have an office just right down the street. It took me 4 minutes to get here today. But we cover states all over Maryland, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Virginia, and West Virginia. We're a financial services institution, and we're actually regularly regulated by the federal government there in terms of farm credit. So you may have heard of the farm credit system, and really it's a vast system of lenders that provide financial services to our rural homeowners, as well as our everyday large and farm operations as well. So lots of lending going on, but we also offer financial services as well in terms of accounting, payroll, taxes, and things like that to our agricultural community and rural homeowners as well. So we have, like I said, 5 different states. We go through about 100 different counties that we serve, and we're actually one of the largest farm credit associations on the East Coast as well. So a really cool part about farm credit in terms of the employment side, we do have 475 employees. And with that, we do specialize in a lot of different areas. So we have a ton of different departments, anywhere from marketing, communications, all the way into lending, accounting, business, IT, the world, the opportunities there are kind of endless. So we're headed in a path of specialization, and we have a lot of roles and looking for students. So thank you, and we can pass it off. If you have questions, come see me.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you. And I guess going around the room here, we will jump over and invite our friends from the World Trade Center Institute to come up and talk about some really exciting opportunities that they're offering. And they brought some swag too. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Jennifer. I'm the Director of HR and Administration at the World Trade Center Institute. We're a nonprofit. We're located in Baltimore, Maryland at the World Trade Center building on the harbor. What we focus on is connecting globally minded leaders with each other to build connections and ideas to help build a better world. So we do that through programs, series, events. We also host international exchanges. So we're a small group. We're not super big. We're about 20 people, and we've been around for about 30 years. But my partner, Zichi, is going to talk about one of our programs that is a great interest to you all as well. So I'll pass it off to her.
Hi everyone, my name is Zichi. I'm the program coordinator of Fellowship and Global Engagement, and I say hi to some of you. So I want to share today with you one of our amazing programs called Albrecht Fellowship Program, and I want to divide it into 3 parts. So Albrecht, Fellowship, and Program. So the first of all, what is fellowship? Like fellowship is a very confusing term, right? And fellowship actually here refers to a short-term program ranging from a few days to a few months, and the goal is mainly focused on your personal, professional, and academic development. Second of all, what is Albrecht? Albrecht is a person, okay? Albrecht is a person. So this program is actually named after Dr. James Albrecht, and he is the founder of the program. He has his 2 lifelong goals, which is youth education and global business, in which he wants to attract you young talents here, and retain you in Maryland region by exposing you to global business. So last part, what is specifically in this program? So this program running from 10 days in August, and yearly students have a great opportunities here to explore, to go to a tour in big companies and organizations, and you just name it. For example, like T. Rowe Price, Stanley Black & Decker, McCormick, Under Armour, these companies. And many of them, after this program, they either get internship or they get hired because they establish their personal connection in the program. So if you want to learn more about this program, feel free to check our website. Our website is called wtci.org, or you can follow us on LinkedIn. Our LinkedIn is called World Trade Center Institute. And if you want to learn more information, feel free to check that out. Okay, and that's it. Thank you.
thank you. Like I said, we've got a variety, we've got a range here. So, again, you have those sheets of paper there. If you need to take any notes about ways to follow up with folks, please do that. Or if you need to pull out your phones, like I said, and text people and tell them, hey, there might be something for you, please do that as well. Again, no rhyme or reason, but now I'd like to invite up our friend Kevin from Allen and Tucker. Please join me in welcoming Kevin.
All right. Can everyone hear me fine? All right. So my name is Kevin Kitty. I'm the talent recruiter and head of our internship program at Allen and Tucker. We are one of the larger regional public accounting firms within this DMV area, located right in the Inner Harbor area. We're actually right across the street from the World Trade Center building, right above that Chick-fil-A and Shake Shack. So great location. We offer a couple of different services. So we have our audit, tax, and then a corporate finance team. So we're working with all privately held companies and the high net wealth individuals and their families. So we're providing a lot of direct services, but we work with all types of candidates. So we really look for accounting, finance backgrounds, but we have IT majors, marketing, to help send out our proposals and our campaigns for our clients. And then even HR program to help us manage the day-to-day within the office. So I'm the direct contact for every one of our interviews. And I sit in every single one of our interviews from intern all the way up to our CFO interviews. So I can really talk about the gambit of anything that has to offer in the Baltimore, Allen and Tucker area, or just from the recruiting background. I've recruited from IT to marketing, to pallet builders for $15 an hour at a Costco. So I've really hired and placed a lot. So if you have any generalized questions about the Baltimore or Maryland recruiting and hiring field or public accounting, I can definitely talk a little bit about both of those. So feel free to talk to me. I'm located in the back right.
Yeah, that's a great point. Thank you, Kevin. You've got a whole bunch of professionals in this space today that, even beyond what they do every day at work, are more than willing, I'm sure, to talk about their education and career paths, as well as give you their opinions about resumes, cover letters, interviewing, applications, all of that stuff. So pick their brains. They are here for you today. Moving around the room, I would like to invite up Miss Tammy Starling from Meals on Wheels of Central Maryland. Here's Miss Tammy from the
and hips. Hi, you guys. I'm Tammy Starling. I'm from Meals on Wheels. I am I'm just got a new title. I'm the manager of recruitment and training. We are a nonprofit organization. Has anybody heard about Meals on Wheels? Okay, so we deliver meals well balanced. I try to get chocolate shoved in there, but they won't let me. So they're all well balanced meals to the elderly, the handicapped. It could be even a young person. Maybe they got knee surgery and they don't have family around. They're a college student and they might need it just temporarily. So we also offer other services, wraparound services like groceries to go if somebody they don't have the ability, they're food insecure, and they also don't have the access to grocery stores. We have volunteers that come and shop for them, and you don't have to take them with you. You just go, you buy what they need, and then you deliver it. We also have Kibble Connection, where if families cannot afford pet food, we are aligned with the SPCA, so they give us free food quarterly and we deliver it. We have Call Connections, especially during the pandemic. We had a lot of social isolation. They couldn't go see their friends. When we deliver food, if you wanted to ever volunteer to deliver food, we have a Westminster hub here. And when you deliver, you might be the only person they see that week, that day. They might not have any calls from anybody. They might not have any family. Get the tissues out. So if you realize that, and you realize what a difference you're making to them, that just they have somebody to talk to, you sit and talk to them for 5 minutes. Hey, Rose, how was your granddaughter's wedding? That kind of thing. It really, really makes such a difference to these people. In addition to that, we also have client engagement specialists that can help them with anything from SNAP benefits, food stamps, to helping them find a doctor. It's a really amazing group of people that just really want to help other people. Thank you.
So yes, to Tammy's point, just a reminder, there are so many great nonprofits in this region, so many great causes that you can intern and work for, volunteer at, and while still practicing some of those business skills. So when we talk about business, we often talk about industry versus function. Every single organization that's here today, every single nonprofit, including Meals on Wheels, has business functions incorporated. These places got to run, they got to operate, they got to serve their clients. So great considerations there as you're speaking to folks today. Next, I'd like to welcome back to campus Mr. Paul Kelby from Western and Southern Financial Group. Paul's been here several times this semester hosting some workshops, so please join me in welcoming Paul back to the campus.
Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, I've been here a couple times doing different workshops on building resumes and LinkedIn and just basic stuff. I think it helps. Something that really helped me when I was in college, just that basic knowledge. And I've been out of school for 7 years doing financial planning. So I'm a certified financial planner for Western and Southern Financial Group in Owings Mills, just 30 minutes down the road, down 140. Originally from Akron, Ohio. So I moved here 5 months ago for a growth opportunity to start an office here. So currently we have 5 advisors. I can have a total of 30. And then staff managers are people that manage advisors day to day. I don't have any managers as well. So we're in a pretty big growth mode, which is really good to see in this type of environment. If anybody's an economics background or anything, that high inflation, high interest rates and things. So a lot of our clients are having questions. A lot of companies aren't growing like they normally would, which we're sort of, I always tell people, going against the grain, going against the trends, we're expanding. So, but, I'm mainly looking for people that want, pretty extensive training in financial planning, also individuals that want personal and professional growth in a career. As I said, I moved from Ohio to here for growth opportunities right out of college. And then people that really want to have an impact on people's lives, because we're doing full planning from the ground up. About 80% of our business is the investment and retirement planning side. 20% is the insurance side. But we're helping individuals that don't have any planning. 68% of people are living on about $1,500 a month in retirement, which is crazy. So that's what really help people's plan for that, because not many people do. Just because they don't have guidance and questions, they don't have anybody to go to. So that's what we help people with. And it's a really impactful career that you really leave a legacy of what you've done for other people's lives. So that's what I'm looking for people that want to get into a career like that. If you have any questions, right over there in the Men in Black seats, that's what I say. Yeah. But yeah, again, name's Paul. If you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to network with you.
Paul, appreciate it. And now welcoming back to campus, a friend who's been here multiple times as well. I'd like to invite Elizabeth Hardesty up to the stage from Enterprise Mobility.
Hi, everyone. I'm Elizabeth Hardesty. I'm the Talent Acquisition Manager for Enterprise Mobility. We were formerly Enterprise Holdings, but as of 2 weeks ago, we rebranded. We're mostly known for Enterprise Rent-A-Car, although there's a whole bunch of subsidiaries under the Enterprise Mobility brand. I've actually been with the company for over 20 years. This was my very first job out of college. I stumbled upon Enterprise. I went to Miami, Ohio, and I stumbled upon Enterprise at a career fair, not dissimilar from this. And I started in our entry-level management training program, which is primarily what we hire for. From there, we promote from within. So if anybody's looking for a career in business, but you're not exactly sure what that looks like, you like marketing, you like sales, you like admin, you like finance, you like logistics, you like operations, and maybe one day you thought, hey, it'd be really cool to run my own business one day. That's essentially what we're teaching you to do. Enterprise is privately owned though, $35 billion in revenue. So the Taylor family is doing pretty well. We're across the country. We're in over 90 countries actually. So if you don't want to stay in Westminster forever, we have opportunities wherever you want to be. Or if you want to stay in this area, fantastic. We actually have an office not too far from here. But what we're looking for are those that are competitive, results driven, like to have a good time, team oriented. We are very performance driven. We reward our top performers. We have a whole group of top performers last month that are going to the Ravens Bengals game tonight. As a Steelers fan, I hope they all lose, so it's going to be tough, but I'll figure it out. So we also have internship opportunities. If anyone's looking for an internship, possibly for this summer, management internships, as well as our accounting internship if I have any accounting or finance majors as well. But please stop by, learn more. I also have some cute stress cards and a couple little footballs too if you're just looking for some tchotchkes. But it was really nice to have be invited back to campus. And I also wanted to give a shout out to the Meals on Wheels. We've had a partnership with them for a number of years, and it's an amazing organization. They do a lot of great work. So we're happy to partner with them too. So thank you very much.
And so a few weeks ago, we hosted one of these showcases focusing on careers in like art. We go with that one because art, theater, something else attached to it, but those creative fields. And we actually had our partners from the Community Media Center of Carroll County join us then. And we are grateful that Ms. Sherry Taylor is joining us again today to make the connections back to this showcase on business, marketing, all the different labels. So Ms. Sherry, welcome.
Hello, I'm Sherry Taylor. I'm from the Community Media Center, and we are a public education and government media facility that operates and programs 3 local cable channels. So that being said, no, we are not part of county government. No, we are not part of Comcast, and despite Media Center in our name, we are not part of the library. We are actually a nonprofit organization. We are located actually just 5-10 minutes away over by the Career and Tech Center. We have a 2,000 square foot studio. We're basically set up like a TV station. We have all the bells and whistles that you would expect to see at a broadcast facility. We provide coverage of community events. That could be fairs and festivals, or it could be chamber meetings. We've done some things here at McDaniel, streamed some live events. We also cover gavel-to-gavel coverage of local municipal meetings and we stream all that live on the channel, on social media, on our website, all those places. During elections, we're doing candidate profiles. We're doing an online voters guide. We're conducting forums. And we also cover local sports, which is probably our biggest effort right now. So we're doing live game coverage with play-by-play and analysis and graphics and all the stuff that you would expect on a network broadcast. So we do a lot of different things, and we've got about 7 people there. So we rely very heavily on casual staff, or freelancers as we call them, and interns. So we are always I'm looking for marketing people. I actually handle the website, social media, program the channels, do all the graphics, Marcom, and branding. So I need help. So that's really cool. And we also have journalism people, and we have sports people. And if someone's interested in animation or CAD design, we do virtual sets. We do data linked animated graphics. I mean, it's amazing all the different pieces that we have. So if you're interested, we tend to be a place where you can kind of learn how to do it while you're flying the plane. We just kind of throw you right in, and we all learn together. So I'm over there. Come see me. Call me.
Going around the room, next I'd like to invite up our friends from M&T Bank. Please join me in welcoming our colleagues from M&T Bank today. If you go to a networking event, you're going to see these folks there, and that's something I'm very grateful for. So come on up, and I'll make sure to get a picture for you. That was on my mind. I don't want to forget.
Well, good morning, everyone. Daniel, thank you for having us out here. My name is Cecil Prasad. I work with the business banking group of M&T Bank. This is my 20th year with the bank. Well, history of M&T Bank. We started in 1856 at Buffalo, New York. And over the last 160 years, we've grown to 13 states. Think of like New England all the way down to the Mid-Atlantic, just south of Richmond, Virginia. That's where our footprint is. Have a team of about 22,000 employees. As large a bank as we are, the 15th largest bank in the country, we have a diverse workforce, whether it's working with branches, working in marketing, working in investment. One of the things that sets us apart from all the other local bigger banks is that we're heavily focused on the community. So we have that small bank feel with a big bank backing. Some numbers out here, we're the largest SBA lender in the state of Maryland. Last year we did 227 loans, the next closest bank did 16. So with that said, I'm with my colleague Brian to give you some more information about us.
Great.
Thanks. Shameless plug. I have a degree in history, a minor in geography. I graduated from a school down the road, Towson University.
Well, thanks, Cecil. I'm actually a McDaniel graduate in 2010, and when I first started my career journey, I started researching companies I thought would be good to work for and really looked in their core values. So M&T Bank came up as one of those local banks where we had our name on the Ravens Stadium, a lot of cool connections there. And I got started in the sales development program, one of several internship/development programs that we offer. And it's led to now going on 13 years for me, first career job out of McDaniel graduating there. The part that I love the most is our community engagement. Most of our employees are on either a board. We pay 40 hours a year for volunteer hours. So that way we're not forcing, but getting our entire workforce into the community to help local community members. And we also work with those businesses from pre-revenue, the startup entrepreneur, all the way up through the mission barbecue size companies, really helping get financing in the hands of the people that are doing the most benefit inside of our communities. Come see us in the back.
Thank you all for your attention. Just a few more organizations, and then I swear we'll break out so you can start to have some great conversations. Moving down my list here, next I'd like to invite actually one of our student groups up to campus. So here at McDaniel, you've got a growing network, you've got great opportunities to grow your skills. I'd like to invite up your classmates from the McDaniel American Marketing Association.
Hello, my name is Emily. I was previous president of the American Marketing Association Daniel College chapter, but I'm now secretary because I'll be graduating soon.
So my name is Paris. I'm a junior this year, and I'm the current vice president of the AMA. So I'm learning how things are done from Emily over here, and I'm here to give you guys some more information about the organization. So I can talk. Okay. So basically, the AMA, or the American Marketing Association, it's a national organization of college students and professionals already out in the workforce. And so we were lucky enough to have enough people at our school that were interested, that we were able to gain a chapter and to gain all of these resources from the AMA as a national organization that we're able to provide you guys with. And so essentially we have a lot of different opportunities for journals, for research, for events like this where we can come and talk to you guys and give you more experience about what we've been able to experience in our pre-professional lives so far, to give you guys some of our experience, and also to show you guys what the AMA has to offer as a national organization, so that they're able to link you up with internships and different other national organizations and advice from other professionals. And so go over, talk to us. We're able to give you guys some more of that information.
Basically, like Paris said, networking opportunities, internship opportunities, and access to abundance of resources that can help you in your career journey. So if you guys are interested in joining a business-related club, please come check us out at our table. Yep, thank you.
Very much appreciated. Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite up the last folks that are physically in the space with us, and then we'll get to our friends on these monitors over here. Please join me in welcoming Victoria and Andrea from Trinity Washington University. Coming up. Victoria, correct? Sonia. I had Victoria down before. Victoria's not here. We've got Sonia. We're lucky. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Well, that just adds to my ego, considering I, feel that I'm self-important, because nobody's ever told me that. But I feel like we're life changers in that the undergraduate degree gives you access to more job opportunities. But a graduate degree puts you in a more elite class, and hopefully it will take you from frontline, even from the boardroom into the C-suite where the executives are. Where we are, we have several master's programs, including a master's in strategic communication. So we get you ready for all the people that are here. So whether or not you're interested in working in crisis management, or maybe celebrity publicist, or just a real good journalist, we have that program for you. Ooh, speechwriting. The other thing we have is a master's that gets you ready for organizational management or dynamic leadership. And then there's my program, the MBA, which, like I said, we're getting you ready to be executives. So with that, I'm going to pass it on to Andrea, who works in admissions. She's our AVP.
Good morning, and thank you for having me here. So, do you guys want to be in Washington, D.C., the illustrious nation's capital? Now, our online programs that we have are fully online, but you have a faculty person like here, Dr. Sonia Cole, who would see you in person. So all of our graduate programs in the business program is fully online, and we offer them in the evenings and the weekends. So you can still do what you need to do. You can work, take care of your families, do whatever it is, but gives you the flexibility. Now, Trinity Washington University is a private institution in Washington University, but it's the most affordable private institution in Washington, D.C. Can you imagine getting a graduate degree for less than $20,000 in a business program? That's virtually impossible. So we want to tote that for you. Also, we're extremely flexible. So for the student who's the 4.0 high achiever, or for like me, when I was in undergrad school, I had partied and did all kinds of other things. A lot of GPA was challenged, but we give you the opportunity. So from the 2.5 GPA person to the very 4.0, there is a place here for you at Trinity Washington University. One other thing I want to say to you, if you want to apply today, come stop by a table, fill out a card. Our application is free. Again, I'm Andrea Linthicum. I am the Assistant Vice President for admissions at Trinity Washington University's professional graduate programs. And again, my illustrious Dr. Sonia Cole is the program director for the MBA program. So we look forward to seeing you. And again, thank you for having us here.
Thank you. And thank you to everyone who has joined us today. We've got two more friends with us here on the monitor. So definitely, using technology to our advantage, wanted to welcome some folks from abroad. So to my left over here on this monitor, we have Catherine Cohen who's joining us from World at Work. So one of the labels of today's showcase is human resources. And so Catherine, I'll just make sure the volume is turned up for you, but would love to learn about you and World at Work.
Thank you, Daniel. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we're good. Thank you.
Wonderful. Well, thanks everyone. It's nice to be here today. My name is Catherine Cohen. I'm the manager of member engagement at World at Work. We are a nonprofit global HR association. We specialize in total rewards, compensation programs. Pay equity is a big hot topic for us. If you don't know anything about World at Work, this is an organization where people in the human resources field come to join. We have about 18,000 members worldwide. We have members in 168 different countries. We do industry certification. So we do the CCP, which is our Certified Compensation Professional certification are global remuneration professional, certified benefits professional, sales compensation, and executive compensation. Those are our main priorities. If you become a member of World at Work, it helps elevate your career, professional development in the human resources space. 93% of Fortune 500 companies have at least one of their employees a member of World at Work. So we do have a lot of members that are part of multinational companies, but we also have those individual people that just have a one-person HR department or compensation person. Some of our resources that we offer research. We do about 12 research projects a year that members get free access to. Our salary budget survey is one of our top research projects that we're known for. Most industries use our numbers to determine their merit budget. We offer 3 different publications for our members. We have a quarterly WorkSpan magazine that's digital. This covers all current topics and total rewards. We have Evolve, which is more strategic, forward-thinking publication. And then our Journal of Total Rewards is our academic, more in-depth total reward conversations for our members. We do have a career center. You don't have to be a member of World at Work to access our career center. So when you're going out into the workforce, it might be something just to come to our website, learn a little bit more about who we are. It might be something that you're interested in becoming a member. We also have resources and tools that members can use to save them time and money in their jobs once you get into the HR field. And then our best kept secret is our engaged member online community. This is where members can ask each other questions. It's all online. You can ask anonymously. We have a whole group of consultants in there that are giving really good advice and best practices. We have faculty that are in there as well. Sometimes I think it's great just to go in and look at our online community just to see what other compensation professionals are talking about. So those are just some of the things that we offer our members. And I just wanted to say we do have a student membership price available. Our normal membership, once you're in your career, is $350 a year. But if you're a student and you're interested in becoming a World at Work member, you can email or call into our customer service department, which you can find on our website easily, and let them know that you're a student and interested in student membership, and that $350 membership is brought down to $55. So if anybody's interested, that's a really great price just to get some industry research topics, get access to our quarterly publications. I highly recommend taking advantage of that. And if anybody wants to come talk to me, stop by and I can give you some more details.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Catherine. And last but not least, I'd like to turn it over to Robbie, who's over my shoulder here. Not sure where you're joining us from, Robbie, but Robbie works with Amazon. So I will turn Robbie up now.
Hey, thank you, Dana. Does everyone hear me okay?
We can hear you. Your screen is frozen, but we can hear you.
Okay. I'll try to turn off my camera on and off and see if that makes a difference. But yeah, students, thank you for being here today. Daniel, thank you for getting creative with this virtual avenue for me to be able to talk with you all today. So my name's Ravi. I am a area manager too at one of our fulfillment centers for Amazon at GSP1, which is in Greenville, Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is where I've been located for 2.5 years. I graduated from NC State University in Raleigh, North Carolina 2.5 years ago, and then took the full-time area manager position. I accepted the offer during my senior year in school, so I know I was in a lot of your shoes not too long ago. So definitely understand some of the struggles that or pressures that you might be experiencing with finding internships or full-time positions. But I did accept that offer my senior year at NC State, and then moved to South Carolina, where I've been for the last 2.5 years. And I'm currently on a short-term recruiting assignment for operations. So operations management, workplace, health and safety, human resources, and loss prevention. Those are the 4 job career paths that fall within Amazon operations. All of these jobs will start in our fulfillment centers, which is our warehouses that are all over the country. You typically apply by region. So I'm currently, we have different recruiters that are focusing on different jobs up before in different regions, but my specific assignment currently is for area managers, and then the area manager internship that we offer for the Mid-Atlantic region. So that would be Maryland, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, and Kentucky. And our internships we offer for 2025 graduates. So for this year, and then obviously like 2026 graduates, you would have the opportunity for applying for our internships next year. And then we also do full-time hiring for any of these leadership roles within those 4 sectors for anyone that has their bachelor's degree or 2024 expected graduates that will obtain their bachelor's degree this year. So we do hire ahead. Again, my personal experience, I was hired ahead, so I was hired during my senior year at school. But yeah, it's a very fast-paced, energetic environment to work in. So we're the supply chain of Amazon. So working on getting those packages out at our fulfillment centers to different fulfillment centers, or depending on the fulfillment center type, you might even be loading those trucks or vans that you're seeing at your doorstep on a daily basis. So yeah, thank you all for being here today, and I'm definitely looking forward to talking with you all more if you have any questions or any interest in these positions with Amazon. So thank you.
So thank you all for your patience. Thank you everyone for being here today. Now, please want to open it up. So everyone's indicated by a balloon here. Would love for you to start having some conversations, split up, work the room.